Today we are going to talk about... We already know that matter has three types of states: solid, liquid, and gas. If we add heat or cold between these three states, we know that there can be changes. How are these changes called? So let's start. If we heat solid to liquid, this process is called melting. If we heat again liquid to gas, this process is called vaporization. Later, we are going to see that vaporization has two different processes. And finally, if we really heat gas to solid, this process is called deposition. Now we're going to see this process, but the other way around. If we cool gas to liquid, this process is called condensation. If we cool liquid to solid, we call this process freezing or solidification. And finally, if we cool ice into gas, we call this process sublimation. These four processes are very common and we can see them often in our houses. However, these two are not so common and happen only to some specific substances. Now, let's see why there are two types of vaporization. When we heat liquid and it changes to gas, there are two different ways that this can happen. The first one is called evaporation. This process happens only when the surface, la parte de arriba, of a liquid is evaporating. For example, this happens a lot in summer in the swimming pools. The water that is on the top evaporates from the sun. The other one is called boiling. I'm sure you have heard about it. And this happens to all the liquid. It happens after we heat everything up. Usually, we see this happening in our houses when we are cooking pasta, and we see all these bubbles on the surface, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Now, we are going to see some examples of all these processes that happen at home.